Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel you guys. Thank you so much for being here. This is going to be your love reading for July 15th through the 31st. So for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for being here. And for those of you who are new to my channel, I am a psychic medium. I read tarot intuitively, and I start with an intuitive channeled message. And then I move on to the description of the cards, okay? So let's get into it. What channeled messages do I have for my Pisceans? Some of you guys are dealing with a situation where you have been carrying the load, is what I'm seeing in your relationship. I'm seeing that you have been carrying like the majority of this relationship like on a bandwagon. Like you have all this baggage on this little wagon, and I feel like you guys have been carrying this relationship, okay? I had a vision of a shadow energy behind you, and whenever I get these visions of shadow energies, it represents people who are unhealed, people who need spiritual cleansing, people who need spiritual healing. So you may have been dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or this could be Sun, Moon, or Rising, or a Virgo that you are trying to remove yourself from. And I feel like you guys had something similar in the beginning of the month, but I'm not too sure. If you have been dealing with an air sign or an earth sign, okay, Pisces, this person has not even remotely dived into their shadow work, okay? The vision I had of them was completely like dark, filled with shadow, and they're letting you carry, the most important part of this vision is that they're letting you carry this baggage alone. And you're trying to kind of carry it uphill, and you're struggling. So what I'm seeing is that this relationship is completely imbalanced. I am seeing one of you guys is doing more of the work than the other. And it's like the universe is trying to align you with a balanced relationship. And I feel like you're not getting it from this person. And I do see there, you know, with the full moon coming up in Capricorn, I do see you coming into an awakening about the imbalance of the situation. I feel that you guys have been blindfolding yourself to the truth. You have been trying to like avoid the truth about this person, this situation. And I just don't see you can do that. Like it's like the universe will let you get away with it for so long, right? Like the universe, if it's written in the stars for you, if you yourself have incarnated and decided to go through a relationship over and over and over, in order to heal, in order to learn, in order for soul evolution, then it's going to make sense that you're going to go on and on. But I think that this relationship, you have already passed, like you've already processed what you've learned from it, and the universe is like, okay, now we need to get you out of this. So please expect shakeups at the end of the month with this person. These tower moments is what I call them, or these shakeups, are not because the universe is being cruel, Pisces. You need to get yourself out of this situation. I feel I'm hearing comfortable. So a lot of you guys have been comfortable in this situation. It's time to get out, okay? General readings for Pisces, please, in love, July 15th through the 31st. This could be another water sign, but I feel strong air or earth, okay? So what is going on with love for my Pisces, July 15th through the 31st? I keep hearing it cannot go this way. So this is a serious karmic relationship. You guys have been dealing with a soulmate, okay? Like I said, expect things to be shaken up. It cannot go this way, because I'm intuitively channeling your emotions and your state of spiritual balance, and you're completely out of balance. You have been giving too much in this relationship, okay? So Pisces, love, July 15th through the 31st. Love, July 15th through the 31st. July 15th through the 31st. Okay, so I am seeing that some of you guys are going to have to remove yourself from a home situation. Okay, I saw that intuitively. There is a lot of things happening for you at the end of the month. I do see a lot of changes for you, okay, in matters of love. If you have been in a relationship, things cannot continue. Whatever relationship this is not for everyone. This is a general reading, okay? But please comment below and let me know if this resonates, because I always love hearing from you guys, okay? This cannot continue. So the majority of my Pisceans out there, you are going to definitely, yeah, there's going to be some stuff, okay? So let's look at the opportunities in love for Pisces. July 15th through the 31st. I keep hearing escapism, okay? Some of you guys have been incredibly attached to a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Sagittarius or Aries. I feel like there is a strong, passionate connection here. There's a strong sexual connection here, Pisces, to this person. And I feel like you cannot remove yourself from them psychically. I feel like you guys have a telepathic connection. I feel like you guys can kind of, it's like you communicate via telepathy, like you hear each other's thoughts, even at a distance. I feel this is someone who has been in and out of your life, but I do feel this, and if this is someone who has not been in your life, they're coming in at the end of the month. This is a seriously like passionate relationship, okay? This is a very passionate relationship, but I'm seeing it's a bit lusty, okay? It feels really lusty. So it's a little more focused on like instant gratification and pleasure, okay? So what opportunities does Pisces have in love, please? July 15th through the 31st. And I feel like a lot of you guys have been doing things to like numb yourself. I feel like you guys have been going through something really painful. One more. And I feel like you've been numbing yourself through hookups. Like I'm seeing that a lot of you guys have been meeting people and you're just trying to kind of distract yourself. And I see that some of you, okay, have been just dealing with superficial energies just to kind of get your mind off of things. Or you have been, you have been kind of inviting superficial like relationships into your life. Not because you're superficial, okay, Pisces. I think that you guys have a level of tolerance when it comes to pain and when it comes to enduring uncomfortable situations. You guys can endure, but the thing is, and I know this because I'm a Pisces rising, is that Pisceans are very, very sensitive and prone to addiction and addictive behaviors, whether it's sex, whether it's drugs, whether it's alcohol, whether it's anything, indulging in like power. There's a deep need to be dependent on something to remove the pain, because Pisces feels pain on such a deep, deep level like no other sign. You are so empathic. You carry around everyone's fucking burdens karmically, right? So karmically and anything, really, you're like carrying other people's stuff energetically, your ancestors. You guys have it tough, out of all the astrology signs. You and Capricorn have the heaviest, I feel, in my experience, have the heaviest karma is what I'm seeing. But it's also a very beautiful thing because, Pisces, you are someone who, it's like you create alchemy with your life. You know how to, bring your pain to the surface. When you're evolved and ready to heal, you can transform your pain into a creative outlet, into success. And I feel like at the end of the month, this energy is going to be triggered. Like you're going to realize, like, maybe you won't realize, for some of you is what I'm getting, but most of you are going to realize that you can no longer suppress the process, okay? Outcome in love for Pisces at the end of the month. I'm seeing that some of you guys are dealing with someone who's, their name starts with the T. This is for my feminines. You're dealing with a masculine who's really like buff, or like they have wide shoulders. They're a little bit taller than you. I feel like this is an Aries energy. Okay, they're very protective of you. I feel like you guys are going to definitely spend a lot of time at the end of the month together, but you are not willing to open up. I feel this Aries has been wanting and waiting. Could be a fire sign, okay? They've been waiting for you. They have been waiting for you. And some of my Pisceans, you don't want to give in. Like, you do not want to give in at all. Like, you don't want to let them go either. So you're kind of sitting at the fence with this fire sign at the end of the month. Aries, Leo, Sag, okay? Outcome for Pisces in love. 7 of Wands. Some of you are trying to fight for your relationship with this air sign. Despite the drama, I feel like some of you guys are definitely dealing with an Aquarius, okay? Like, you're trying to. You're carrying a lot. This is really important, you guys, okay? The bottom of the deck, here we have the 10 of Wands. Why is this important? Because intuitively, my vision, I saw you guys carrying this kind of baggage up the hill by yourself. Like, you guys are dealing with someone who is evading responsibility in your life, okay? I'm hearing that there's a need to go back to a time in your life, okay? Specifically, there's a time in your life where you were left carrying. I feel some of you guys were left either with one parent, or you were in a situation where you had to be the adult to your parents, and there is this manifestation of you having to carry the weight, is what I'm hearing, okay? You had to carry your parents' weight. You had to carry your family's burdens, their secrets, their anger, their sadness, their, you know, you had to carry the family legacy, is what I'm hearing. And I feel like a lot of you guys were left being the caretaker of your siblings, of your parents. You guys karmically incarnated with a lot on your back, okay? And I do see that intuitively, I feel this is replaying itself in your relationships. Like, this dynamic is really unraveling itself in your relationships through dating people who don't want to help you carry the weight, okay? They're avoiding carrying the weight. This person is someone, whether it's a fire sign, sun, moon, or rising, in Aquarius. I also see Earth here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Whatever sign, they are incredibly immature, and this person lacks the depth of understanding of where you come from and how much you've had to carry on your shoulders by yourself. But because this is the dynamic that you're used to in your life, you have now cycled through generational, ancestral, trauma, and you are now dating people who make you carry all the weight because you just don't know anything else, okay? So I feel like the end of the month is a good time to reflect on your patterns. How are you healing these patterns? Because I'm hearing, I don't like it, I don't like it. I'm hearing this. Some of you guys are probably shaking your head like, yeah, I don't like this. I don't like carrying the weight, okay? Yes, you don't like carrying the weight. We all don't, but it's like your trigger, your trauma is being triggered and your response is being the same as it always been. So really reconnect with your roots at the end of the month. Reconnect with your childhood and revisit those moments. Because here, the energy here is about you being dissatisfied in a situation where you feel like you're carrying all the weight, okay? So if you're trying to rekindle a situation, again, with an air sign, masculine, Aquarius especially, Gemini, Libra, this relationship, you're approaching it cautiously, but you're not feeling passionate about it, okay? Pisces, your heart space is everything. If you are not in your heart space, love for you is more of a check off the list kind of thing. And nothing's worse than you being nonchalant, because Pisces are not nonchalant. Pisces do not swim. My rising sign, I do not swim in the surface, right? I go deep in my emotions. I may portray a surface level energy to people who I have to be very human like with, or people I don't trust. But when you guys trust and you guys love, there is no way a Pisces is floating on the surface unless you are emotionally wounded. You can't go deep, right? But you guys are deep. And you're dealing with an air sign that you know you're done. You're done. So what are you trying to hold on to? Is it the person, or is it the idea of the person? Because I feel like you guys are trying to hit this thing on the head. Like you're trying to either force it, or they're trying to force it, or something is being forced. I don't feel the energy flowing because I feel my back is tense, okay? I feel like you guys pay attention to your back as well, and tension on the shoulders. Somatic symptoms are manifesting due to you feeling this way, okay? So let's start with the cards, okay? July 15th through the 31st, the Four of Swords, okay? The Ace of Swords. The Hierophant in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. Some of you guys are coming out is what I'm hearing. Okay, I had to say that real quick because I'm downloading a bunch of messages. Some of you guys are coming out as being bisexual to your family, as being gay, as being trans. There's something here about your sexuality that you're going to be literally out in the open about. You're going to speak your truth about maybe past traumas where you were taken advantage of, but something big is coming out into the light. And I feel this is something that has been eating you up inside, and you're now releasing it at the end of the month is what I'm seeing for some of you. For others, you have been contemplating your love life. You've been thinking, you've been meditating, you've been hiding. So if you are single, for some of you, this is not how you're going to meet someone, okay? But I feel like this is also divinely guided. Maybe you need to take a break from dating before you jump back in, because you need to meditate on the energies and what it is that love is trying to teach you, okay? Love is trying to teach you something. And I feel like instead of action, I feel like some of you guys really are going to meditate on what it is that you need to figure out to heal. There's a lot of healing in this energy as well, okay? And you may not be open to invitations because, as you see, there's a full person in armor, so there's no getting into you. You're in your headspace, okay? The Hierophant reverse, Four Wands. Some of you guys are just getting a divorce. Some of you guys are serving someone papers. You're serving divorce papers at the end of the month, or someone is serving you from the past, from your ex. You may have issues with feeling secure at the end of the month in terms of love. I feel like some of you guys are really kind of redirecting your energy to when things fell apart for you in a past marriage, how you're trying to regain your trust and love again. And this is about renewing your own vows, like your spiritual vows to yourself. This is more about your inner you, okay? Versus the energies being outward. I feel like this is more about your inner enlightenment and trying to figure out, you're putting the pieces together, okay? And some of you guys are dealing with maybe a Taurus in a live-in situation. Maybe this person is like acting to be your partner, like you're married, your wife or your husband, but in reality, this situation is just a live-in situation. There is going to be a contemplation on the next step because you or this person may want more of a deeper commitment. Some of you guys are in an open relationship with someone. You're married and have like a lot of partners. You're polyamorous. But I feel that there is a new awakening of wanting to change that, okay? Opportunities. Here we have the Five of Cups in reverse. Sorry, you guys, I keep messing with stuff. It's just trying to get the lighting right for you. the Two of Cups in reverse, you guys are healing from something that fell apart, maybe with a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, okay? Someone definitely, this is a soulmate connection. This is what I was seeing, is that luggage that you were carrying away from the shadow energy, this is it right here. This is a soulmate connection, but this is also someone who is mirroring your childhood. They're mirroring your own healing, okay? Sorry, you guys, give me a second. I'm so sensitive to energy. I can always feel when my soulmate or my twin flame is like connecting with me telepathically. And so occasionally when I'm like really focused and doing something, it's like they come and like disrupt, you know, my energy vibe. But mostly I'm dealing with a soulmate right now. So I'm like, anyway. So again, I think that maybe this is a sign for you. I feel that you may be dealing with someone that you feel they're telepathically interrupting your life. Like you have a strong soulmate connection. This is definitely a sign for you. You're dealing with someone who's literally coming into your dreams. They're coming into your subconscious, your psyche, your spiritual awareness. So you may not even be in communication anymore because you guys broke up, but you can feel them energetically, okay? So there is a lot of interference there. And as an opportunity, you're dealing with the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Swords, okay? Sixes are about balance and harmony. They're about karmic lessons. They're about your own karma with love. So here we have the revelation of, you know, your opportunity here is to remove yourself from patterns where you are letting people take from you without them giving in return, okay? So allow yourself to bring things back into balance. At the end of the month, we have the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Swords, okay? And then the Star in reverse. Some of you guys are going to feel there's definitely a battle coming with a Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, okay? You are going to stand your ground. This person is the shadow energy, okay? They are not healed. They are not happy. They need to figure out what they need, but they're coming in unhealed and wanting to work it out, and you're like, no. No. You're standing your ground. You're like, if you don't change, I will not allow you in my space. Or you have people interfering in your relationship that is causing you to have to fight for your relationship. You feel like you have to fight for this person, okay? All right, Pisces. So I will see you guys soon, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.